Good evening. It's Thursday night. Uh, Perspective from my porch. Steps for Success. Javier Franco, founder of Steps for Success. Little stopped up. I'm fine though. In the last few days, I've been talking about letting go of different things, letting go of pain, letting go of anger, letting go of frustration. Um, as I was thinking about what to talk to about tonight, I was this week something happened that made me realize that I one of the feel good moments that people have when we do something for somebody. Uh, I posted the other day how I want to form a program for people who young men, kids, young boys who need a tie. As simple as that. Somebody who needs a tie for a banquet, for a wedding, for anything, for a job interview. We don't see enough ties. I believe it. One of the things that make me feel good when I was in football under Coach Aubrey Todd. Some of y'all probably went under Coach Todd. He made us wear ties, and it always made us look good. It always made us feel good about ourselves. As I developed this program, and I already have three businessmen who have said that they're going to help out in donating some ties. So I think I'll find with ties already. This week, I helped a young man. I don't know this young man. I don't know his mom. I just know that they reached out. Somebody reached out to me to ask if I could help. If you know me, I do things for young people. I like helping them succeed. But as I was thinking tonight about what I was going to say, the thing that went through my mind was, what are you doing as an individual to help a young person? Years ago, a friend of mine, Brenda, I asked her, I told her, I said, you know, the problem with these kids is they don't have anybody to look up to, they don't have anybody to talk to. And she looked me straight in the eye and she said, so what are you doing to help that situation? I honestly could say I was doing nothing. I was working with young people, I was counseling with them, I was dealing with them, but I was doing nothing to teach them what could happen if you complete your education. Now, as a Hispanic man, and I don't like bringing race, but as a Hispanic man, how many times do we see growing up uh, another Hispanic man wearing a tie, working in the office, being a director? Nowadays, we see a lot more, but back then we weren't seeing them. So I guess today's perspective from my porch, my perspective today is, what are you doing as an individual? I don't care what nationality you are. What are you doing as an individual to help the young people of this community, your community, wherever you are? Are you guiding somebody? Are you taking somebody under your wing? Are you asking them, hey, do you need guidance into how to apply for a job? Do you need guidance in learning how to interview for a job? Do you need a tie? The young man, the man that offered to give me ties, they're higher up in their companies, uh, and to me, when they approach me and they send me a message and they say, "Hey, we want to help," in some form or fashion, they're helping a young man become that. Years ago, I helped with a program, and I named it the princess, the Cinderella Project, and it was a Cinderella Project, and we chose a young lady to receive a prom dress. People, the community got involved. Well, now I guess I'm going back into that area of what can I do as an individual to help a young man feel better about himself. We keep complaining about these young men, but do they have somebody to look up to? And the question is going to be, saying, where's their fathers? That's not my issue. I don't care where their fathers are. Apparently, they're not there. But if I am able to help a young man, if I'm able to teach a young man, then by golly, I'm going to do it. As this time progresses, if I start thinking about this and how I want to form it, Once again, I don't need any more ties at this point. I've been inundated with ties. But as I get ready for this program, what are you as an individual doing to help a young man, especially if you're a man? What are you doing to help? Who are you guiding? Who are you teaching? What kind of example are you setting? I know a lot of men right now who have been where these kids are now. I counsel some of them, but I see them now and they're doing so much better in their lives. And I challenge them. I'm not gonna name you because that's that's uh that's not an issue. That's not who I want. I don't want to point y'all out, but you know who you are. Somebody helped you. It may not have been me. It must have been somebody else. But what are you doing to help somebody else? Who are you talking to? Who are you guiding out there? Once again, love yourself more than anybody else. And that way you can feel good about yourself and nobody will tell you what to do and how to do it. Be your own person. Thank you. We'll see you next week.